into space was not far enough, not far enough, not far enough.
What are ages at all, and why do we say the age of Aquarius, and what is the age of Pisces? Why do we even have this division? Each age is about 2000 years or so. Yeah, and there is no one day that says, okay, the age of Pisces is done and this is the age of Aquarius. It's a process, like everything in life. It's a process. So we are in a transition. We're moving from the age of Pisces, which is the 12th last sign, into the age of Aquarius, which is the 11th sign. Now, fear belongs to the age of Pisces. It's a mode of operation that we have all learned to deal with things. Instead of going to the rational mind, we're going to the superstitious beliefs of fear. Somebody is going to devour us. Somebody is going, we're going to be miserable. We're going to be victims. That's the age of Pisces. We're moving away from that. Well, in our conscious thought, understanding that we are actually responsible for creating our life. So we're dealing with the death of the age of Pisces and the death many structures that are no longer serving us.
Yeah.
This is a huge ending, and we all feel it. We feel confused. We feel sorrow. We feel lost because the way we thought things are, it's not a bulletproof thinking or being. We need to shift. So the enmeshment between the ages and the transfer between one age to another can take many years, can take 50 years, 100 years. So there is no one set date. And actually the age of Aquarius, some people believe have started already. Some people believe will start at around 2050, 2100, something like that. But hey, we are already feeling it, and there is no one day break.
Okay.
But what does an age mean? And why do we use that word? An age is actually a representation of an archetype that is predominant for those years. For 2000 years, we are all living through a story of an archetype, and this will be represented in our myth and lores and stories and the way we do things, and it will infiltrate every system, every notion, every invention for that particular age.
What do we see happen when Aquarius is now sort of approaching or here?
We are the transition. The fact that you and I are speaking about that, this is that Pluto move into Aquarius will provide us with a glimpse. This is a preview. It's only going into Aquarius at the end of 2024 to stay there all the way until 2044. This is a big transit. It's a 21 years transit that Pluto will stay in Aquarius. So most of your lives, you young people, and most of my life will be spent through that transit of Pluto in Aquarius. And it brings us this immense fresh air and changes. So your kids will be born with Pluto in Aquarius. And when they mature and grow up, that next generation, they will bring in and hone that Pluto in Aquarius, that new consciousness, that new evolutionary stage in our development as humans on this planet. They will be the builders of that. Every generation comes. Pluto is a generational planet, so it stays about 22 years in a sign. And every person in that generation carries that idea, that archetype, and every one of those people will bring it forth into the collective in their lifetime.
Wow.
So, and every generation comes with a message to do that together. With unique perspectives of people. So every person is that unique perspective, but overall, we have a collective generational message every 20 years that helps us build and go forward.
I didn't know that in inquiring about the age of Aquarius that the subject is actually so much more about transitioning between ages. right now for us anyways. Like transitioning from Pisces into Aquarius is kind of the big thing of our lifetime, basically. That's just so
Especially your
cool.
generation. You
Yeah.
are the transition. Well, my generation is doing it as well, but your generation is really living it. You're the embodiment of that movement.
Wow.
Equality is part of the marks of the age of Aquarius, that the people deserve equality, that we all deserve the good words of Aquarius: freedom, togetherness, everybody's equal, no judgment, giving, collaborating, advancing, doing and developing new ways of being in community. The main thing I think that the transition to the age of Aquarius is showing us, and especially your generation, is that if one suffers, we all suffer, because we believe that we can live happily ever after in America with our TVs and consumerism, and let these people in the other countries die from not having enough water or clean water or enough food. But we reached a time where the internet as a tool gave us more awareness. And that awareness, when it touches our heart, we feel compelled to create solutions for those that are less privileged. There is always a positive side and a negative side. So Aquarius, positive keywords, Aquarius will bring us incredible advancements in technology that we cannot even imagine. So the age of Aquarius will bring more robots. It will bring the AI that we are already seeing the glimpse of it. So maybe we're all going to be connected somehow to AI that will do a lot of processes for us. It will bring aviation development, space development. Maybe we will finally make contact with some galactic friends, or become more aware of galactic possibilities, or create more ways to get out of here. And who knows? It's something that we are working on as a collective. It will bring us the ability to use information in faster and faster ways. So we will enhance our longevity, probably living more and better lives, quality of life. It will bring less invasive therapies in medicine, more light and vibrational therapies, which we are developing, yet this will grow, and probably many other inventions that I cannot even name at the moment. So we're going to expand consciousness, understanding of who we are as humans, what our capabilities are, and where we want to take that. We're also going to create probably alternative and more sustainable ways of how to come in a community, and probably how to govern ourselves. The negative part of it, Aquarius, is a mental, cold, scientific sign. So it will bring science, but what about the heart? Aquarius can be very detached. It may say, maybe there is a path that may say, you know what, AI can make a better system, can think better than we are, because the heart and the emotions are not involved. Maybe we're going to let AI rule for us and decide that it's going to be our ruler and make decisions for our private life. How you like that? You know, I'm sure many people are not going to be in front of that. So the autocratic side of Aquarius can be very systematic, scientific rulership. Do we like that? Do we like only mind, no heart? Or maybe we'll find that we can combine them. The freedom that we're understanding with the Age of Aquarius conception, that we are not bound to where we were born, to the social conditioning that we had, to an idea of this is it, and that's what I have, and I have to stick to it. No, we can change. Change is scary, but sometimes necessary, and most of the time brings you to a better place.
For the Age of Aquarius, do people who have Aquarius as their sun sign, or I have Aquarius in my moon as my moon sign, do the Aquarius placements in our charts, do they have more influence or anything during the Age of Aquarius?
Well, you guys that have Aquarius, Pluto is going into your sign and it will help you transform and become that more Aquarian energy. And obviously, since you have Aquarius placements, the energy of Aquarius is more familiar to you on an intrinsic level. So yeah, you can bring that forth and say, here is an example of someone with a moon in Aquarius. And this is what it means. I have Saturn in Aquarius. So I'm a teacher, Saturn, to the Aquarian age. How
Oh,
perfect that is, right? So
yes.
we do use our Aquarian placements